So today I'm having a first look at two tablets which have been sent to me by USI, and USI means Universal Stylus Initiative, and they've developed these styluses. They're a not-for-profit organisation for use with a huge range of different tablets, and so they sent me the Google Pixel tablet, this one, and the Amazon Fire HD10 to have a look at and check out how their styluses perform. I have been playing about with the Google Pixel tablet a little bit, and I can tell you that I do really like it. It's the more expensive of the pair, and the Amazon Fire HD10 is an inexpensive tablet, very inexpensive. In fact, I think it might well be one of the most inexpensive tablets that you can actually take notes on. I'm just going to have a little look through them, try them out with the pens, and then I'm going to go ahead and use them as I normally do with tablets when I review them, use them for work for a minimum of 2 weeks, and come back with real world reviews of them and tell you whether I actually think the Universal Stylus Initiative is good enough for your note taking. Now, as I said, I have been playing about with this one. This is the Penoval USI stylus. It's USI 2.0, so it's an improved one, and I have been enjoying writing on here. The USI is clearly not the gold standard, but you can see if you look at the handwriting here, you can write pretty neatly, and you do get a good flow of handwriting here on the tablet, and I do really like writing with this on OneNote. I'm just thinking, I was almost certain this was going to happen, it would need a little bit of charge, because that, of course, is one of the disadvantages of this type of technology, is that you do have to charge them. And because they are not ascribed to any particular brand, they usually don't come with some way of magnetically charging them or charging them on the device. It won't take long to charge it, I'll be up and ready for use in just a few moments. Whilst I have a look at the other one, which I haven't had a look at yet, this is the Lenovo USI stylus. It will still work with both of these tablets in just the same way, and I'm betting, yeah, that will require a little bit of charge as well before we do anything with it. Or indeed, not just charge, this one actually takes batteries. Oh no, it is ready to go, okay. And although the USI is not that gold standard that the Wacom EMR is, or maybe the Apple Pencil is, it is actually going to give you a good enough handwriting experience in an app like OneNote, which does its best to give you a good software finishing of your handwriting. I'm pretty sure in this type of note-taking app that they are actually just using software to sort of taper the ends of your handwriting strokes and guess where you would have been if you were perfectly accurate. It does come with palm rejection, but I would say with all pens and palm rejection, a good advice is to try and put your nib down first. When you put the nib down first, it recognizes it's a pen and that it will ignore your palm on the screen. So I think it's good software from Microsoft, for example, that you do get this really nice handwriting here. Now when you go into Sketchbook, you start to notice what's actually going on with the stroke. Although I was pretty pleased with the performance of these pens, actually. I haven't done any serious sketching, but you can see it does give you nice straight lines. It doesn't give you that jitter that you're used to. Not very much, at least. You see here, with no software improvements to the handwriting, this is what you're really getting in terms of the accuracy of the USI. So not bad at all, but what it is a stylus initiative that can go into lots of inexpensive tablets, and therefore this is what you'll find in Chromebooks, you'll find in other Android tablets, you'll find on computers, generally the less expensive type, but they don't have to pay quite so much to get the expensive Wacom EMR licenses, for instance. So USI have decided to define this industry-wide standard. They have members such as Google, Lenovo, Intel, Acer, Asus, and more. So huge brands actually putting this technology into their less expensive devices. And they're working towards it there being a truly universal stylus. So this is a type of stylus technology that works well with the capacitive touch that's on a lot of devices anyway, and that this could be something you could use with any device at all. So it's a clever and an interesting initiative. It's enabled in Android tablets such as this, the Google Pixel, and Chromebooks as well. And they're working on expanding that range. And there are already over 50 devices which can use the USI 2.0 standard. Pretty impressive. I'm really living in the Microsoft ecosystem at the minute, and so OneNote is the perfect place for using this USI standard. Let's see if there's much of a difference between the Penoval and the Lenovo. there isn't. They're very, very similar indeed, as you would expect. Now, the Pixel tablet is about 400, 500 pounds. It's not inexpensive at all. It's not brand new, but it is new this year. Whereas the Fire HD 10 is 150 pounds. And the Pixel wasn't brand new to me, which is why I didn't do any unboxing for you. This one is brand new, although both of these devices I am going to ship back once I have tested them out and done a set of content on them. I mean, for an inexpensive tablet, that's pretty darn nice, isn't it? My first experience with the Amazon Fire ecosystem. Let's see if it truly is Fire. And you get a bit of card which says hello. And you get a charger, which is actually something. I'm not Melissa.
Welcome to your new Fire tablet.
You can see how much the Fire screen brightness changes depending on the viewing angle. And generally the build quality isn't quite as good. They are similar seeming tablets. They've both got plastic backs. It's not a premium finish, but it's not bad either. They both have what isn't so pleasant for writing on. They both have glossy screens. And that is going to get a bit annoying, I can tell you that. But actually, I can see this tablet. I can really see this tablet as being quite a nice device. And you can use it all day at work. You can use it all day for pleasure, whatever. And then you come home, find the space. Obviously, this would need to be plugged in. Clip it to the dock, and then know it's going to be charged when you come back to it later. And actually, when you dock it, it goes into a kind of clock mode, or you can have different operations and you can still use it like an Alexa. And then you've got the speaker behind it. You've got a little bit more bass then in your notes. You can watch some media on it. We watched a bit of the football on it the other day just to have it on in the background in our conservatory. And yeah, it's quite good. And it can do all of the things like be a Google smart speaker as well. It really is designed to be a sort of home hub, but then you can take it and use it in different places. I would say, why didn't they include a bit of battery in this? I mean, that would have just made sense really, so that you could sort of position it wherever you want it to be, and then it itself could charge. And then you could still use that speaker and the screen in different places in your home. I think that was a bit of a miss there really. And sure, you could put a matte screen protector on both of them, but that isn't going to be as good as, for instance, the etched glass on maybe the Lenovo P12 matte that I've been using, or of course you could pay £2,000 for the iPad with its matte screen protector, or pardon me, its nano texture glass. It's got a fingerprint reader, and I'm predicting this is going to go quite well with the work apps that I use. And actually I'm quite looking forward to using this one certainly for work as my planner and as my little Microsoft base as well where I go out. And the Fire, I will update you on the Fire when I get that going as well. But it will be interesting to see if this £150 tablet can actually be good enough to be my planner at work and to do a lot of the Microsoft ecosystem things that you can do on here. We'll see.